Criminal investigators with the IRS are sending out a warning about an increasing number of fraud attacks on people trying to get their taxes taken care of.
And our Patrick Nelson spoke with the IRS investigators right here in Colorado, working to defend against this fraud that can cost you both time and money.
From stealing mail to aggressive texts, phone calls, and even social media messages, fraudsters are pulling out all their tricks to try to get you to pay them this tax season or to find a way to get their hands on your tax return before you can. Recently, we told you about an investigation into stolen mail in the Monument area, and with no arrests made to this point and tax season here, we continue to follow up on concerns from homeowners like Travis. He's doing his best to keep an eye on his mailbox.
Especially when these things started ramping up, I signed up for the informed delivery just to see what should be coming in my mail.
People here know if the mail thieves were to get their hands on sensitive information or even tax season mail, it could easily lead to a series of fraud attacks.
Ever since COVID, that's been a nightmare, so I would hate to see what happened to people if their refund checks got stolen.
I spoke with Andy Sue, the special agent in charge for IRS criminal investigations at the Denver field office, who says the fraud attacks are already being launched.
The fact that it's filing season, we always see an uptick in IRS impersonations. So those kind of scams do increase because they know there's a higher likelihood that people would be interacting with the IRS.
If someone does call you claiming to be from the IRS, investigators say there is an obvious sign of an imposter that should make you hang up.
So the IRS is not going to threaten arrest if you don't make a payment. If it's the first time you're hearing of it, it's not going to be legitimate. It's never a surprise when you're working with the IRS, if you're under some kind of audit. It's not a surprise. You know what's going to be coming. There's communication, and there's never going to be any threats.
Fraud experts say if you can help it, you shouldn't wait too long to file your taxes because there are instances where criminals use identity theft to file taxes in your name and get their hands on your return before you can.
You might get a letter claiming that your refund has been issued or they have a question about your application. That should be a huge red flag, and at that point I would absolutely engage, with the IRS to try to ascertain, what exactly did occur.
Criminal investigators with the IRS tell me if you get a text message, social media message, or any kind of a link sent to you, it's always a scam. You should delete it and report it. For more expert advice and ways to report fraud to the IRS, just visit our website right now, KOAA.com. I'm Patrick Nelson for News 5.